My name is Aman Bhutani, and I'm the CEO of GoDaddy. Thank you for making time to be with us today. We are eager to share our view of GoDaddy, our strategy, and our outlook for our business. Let's quickly review the agenda and get started. It is hard to believe that I have already been at GoDaddy 2.5 years. Today, I am more excited about the opportunity in front of us, our results, and the pace of execution than ever before. The innovation we are bringing to our customers will drive attractive shareholder value. Over the past 2 years, we have been embarking on 3 systematic changes to GoDaddy to build a track record of success. First has been accelerating our pace of evolution through both experimentation and hardening of our operational muscle. The second has been about planting the seeds to pursue a strategy that we will lay out for you today. And the third has been about attracting top talent to GoDaddy as we evolve to being a company focused on applications for our customers. We have many wins we can share with you today, and I can tell you that we have many wins that will manifest themselves over the upcoming quarters and years. I find myself having a deja vu moment once in a while as I see the velocity of execution accelerating, and it reminds me of similar experiences in the past where improving the muscle led to strong financial results. I will start the day by sharing how we evolved the thinking at the company and positioned it for the future. I am deeply involved with our evolution and excited to share it with you. You will also meet Roger Chen, who is a GoDaddy veteran, and we recently named him to the role of Chief Operating Officer. Roger rose through our operating units and has an exceptional track record of implementing operational improvements that show up in value for our customers, our shareholders, through the top and bottom line, and our employees. Roger will cover our operational progress, both what we have delivered and what we see as further opportunities for the future. After Roger, Osama Bedier, our President of Commerce, will share his vision for our products and will dive deep into connected commerce. With 20 years in the commerce and payment space, Osama's background and experience make him an expert in the space, and his positive energy and excitement are infectious. After Osama, Farah Howard, our Chief Marketing Officer, will share insights into marketing and how the GoDaddy brand continues to evolve as a competitive advantage. Farah joined GoDaddy 3 years ago from Amazon and brought deep expertise in this area and is excited to share how our increased capabilities lead to improved efficiencies in our marketing spend. Many of our investors have visited our GoDaddy Care Centers and met with August Goldman, our President of Care, who loves nothing more than to boast about our care experience during the tours. In lieu of doing an in-person tour, I am excited to say that he will do a short cameo, updating you on where we are with care. And finally, Mark McCaffrey, our CFO, will bring it all together with the financials. Mark joined GoDaddy 9 months ago, and he will lay out our plan through 2024 in both our P&L and our capital deployment plans. Let me start by giving a bit of context, and then we'll dig into the GoDaddy opportunity. Our vision and mission have never been more important. Entrepreneurship, online presence, and omni-commerce are secular trends, and more micro businesses and small businesses want to offer their products and services online and connect it to their offline experience as well. Our vision clearly states that we are committed to micro and small businesses throughout the world, including underserved communities, and we continue to be focused on our customers. Our mission is to make the largest opportunity in the world, which is the combination of the internet and commerce, more inclusive. This vision and mission attracted me to GoDaddy, and I continue to find that we attract a lot of amazing talent because of it. In the last 2 weeks alone, I talked to 1 senior engineering leader and 1 data science leader who were both wanting more than just a job. They wanted to work in a company that had a bold purpose. Doing meaningful work mattered to them, and the GoDaddy vision and mission is what attracted them. Our strategy statement provides clear direction on our highest level objectives to our teams. We champion our customers, and the clear bottom line, literally, is to drive profitable revenue growth, something we have delivered consistently for years now. Notably, we are able to provide predictable revenue growth in a volatile world. The strategy statement also states our competitive advantages. First, GoDaddy has high global brand awareness. We champion the micro and small business customer. Second, sage guidance has been in our ethos from the very beginning and is best demonstrated by care, which is a huge differentiator. Third, creating seamlessly intuitive experiences, working back from the customer's needs, which we did particularly well in 2021. And fourth, harnessing the power of our community of small businesses, professionals, domain investors, and app providers, where we remain in early days and see massive opportunity. Our strategy is built on our competitive advantages, measured by our position and progression against a large and growing opportunity in front of us. We remain the global leader in domains. We are the largest website platform in the world, and we have made great progress in shifting our business to application experiences. And in 2021, we rapidly launched new product capabilities in commerce that were immediately adopted by our customers. We create value for customers through our unique combination of assets, and our customer-inspired innovation means we are doing the job they asked us to do and truly partnering with them on their customer journey. Our signature is driving diverse, durable, double-digit revenue growth coupled with attractive unit economics and disciplined capital allocation, resulting in attractive shareholder value creation with a particular focus on free cash flow per share growth. The $126 billion opportunity in front of us is both tangible and within the capabilities we have today. We have chosen these markets prudently with a focus on direct adjacencies and on driving higher lifetime value for our customer. The unique assets GoDaddy has today makes this market readily accessible and allows us to approach them differently than our competition. No one else has this amazing set of assets together at such tremendous scale and a trusted partnership with their customers, which is a competitive advantage as customers are searching for solutions. We have over 21 million paying customers, more than any other similar software business out there. We have 55 global sites, 45% of our customer base, and a third of our revenue is outside of the US. Our customers value our suite of products. Over 84 million domains, 12% of the application-built websites in the world, and over 10 million mailboxes, resulting in greater than 85% customer retention rates. Our email penetration rates continue to scale, reaching 25% of GoDaddy customers in 2021. And Websites Plus Marketing has grown share by 40% in the last 3 years. Our relationship with our customers continues to deepen, with more customers buying more products from us. Our strategic position is durable and differentiated. We love connecting with our customers. Care is a huge differentiator for us and is something our competitors have tried unsuccessfully to replicate. Often in a moment where they are unsure, our customers call or message us, and our care guides create a human-guided moment that instills confidence, a function of 25 years of learning and building a customer-focused culture. In 2021, there were 15 million plus such moments where our customers engaged a human on the other end as they used our technology to further their business. With an NPS of 65 plus, our care is no doubt the best in the world. We have been telling you about the value we provide our customers, and this translates into an incredibly strong value proposition for our shareholders. We are creating long-term value by leveraging our unique assets to expand customer capabilities to drive higher lifetime value from our large and loyal customer base. We're fortunate to have high visibility into our future revenue due to the recurring nature of our existing cohorts. More than 85% of annual revenue is generated from our current customer base. This is reinforced by our care organization, which is a powerful retention tool that allows us to retain the average customer for 7 to 8 years. As a result, we expect over $10 billion in revenue from existing cohorts over the next 3 years. As we look to deliver at least 10% revenue CAGR through 2024, the dependability of our customer base only adds to our confidence. Mark will talk about the business in 2 revenue pillars, and the applications and commerce pillar is an area of high growth. And as we provide more insight into this part of our business today, you will understand the exponential increase in the lifetime value of a customer who uses our commerce platform relative to buying a domain. The combination of durability and growth on the top line allows us to expand margins and grow normalized EBITDA at a 15% or better CAGR, all while continuing to innovate and invest in capabilities that will deliver more value to our customers over time so that we can sustain attractive growth rates over the long term. Rest assured that we're always thinking about that balance. So as we continue to grow the top line, we are also committed to driving dollars to the bottom line. This brings us to a key bottom line metric. We expect strong free cash flow per share growth of at least 20% CAGR, which we intend to support with $3 billion in share repurchases through 2024. These repurchases reflect our view that our stock is undervalued today and that our strategy will create significant shareholder value over time. Given our cash generation, we will also have the flexibility to invest in attractive ROI opportunities. I have conviction in our plan, and as you will see here today, there are some areas of our business where we are seeing exciting early success and market dynamics, and we are leaning into them. We are sharing more details on the work behind those, and as they materialize, they have potential to deliver upside to this plan. To summarize, our combination of durable growth, optionality, and free cash flow per share growth is unique and compelling, and we will continue to run the business so we can repeat this formula for years to come. Let's talk about the evolution of our business. Let's discuss GoDaddy's next chapter. For the last few years, we have talked about the entrepreneur's journey in phases: dream, create, and grow. As powerful as this has been for us, the world is changing. Our capabilities have evolved, and we're increasingly optimistic that customers are ready to adopt a different perspective. Our customers are increasingly taking a non-linear view to how they start and scale their ventures, while also constantly revisiting these phases. Going back to first principles, the entrepreneur's journey is best understood as the entrepreneur's wheel that steers their ventures. These ventures into which they commit their heart and soul and every waking hour require that our entrepreneurs go through iterations, and with each iteration they build more, evolve who they are, and make progress. The wheel is a great analogy for the environment our customers are in, because like any circle, every point represents a new beginning. We recognize that as the world has moved quickly, we needed to broaden our definitions of the key elements on the entrepreneur's wheel. Those key elements for our customers are digital identity, ubiquitous presence, and connected commerce. From an investor's perspective, these are each markets we participate in, but to our customers, they are a continuum of needs that we serve. For GoDaddy, the core of the digital identity is the domain name. The use cases around the domain name are ripe for expansion. Digital identity with domains can mean so much more in the future, and we plan to take domains on that journey. Ubiquitous presence represents the need of our customers to present themselves to their customers through an ever-expanding set of options across social media, marketing channels, through email, on marketplaces, and of course, through their websites. Being able to seamlessly create and post content quickly is imperative to their world. And it doesn't stop there. The online and offline worlds are colliding, and ubiquitous presence recognizes the customer's physical store as a key part of their presence. Connected commerce recognizes that our customers need commerce to work seamlessly for them, both offline and online. Our customers' expectations are set by how they engage with enterprise-grade experiences, which means they now expect to be able to buy online and pick up at the store in a matter of minutes. A customer in the store expects to be recognized online seamlessly, while a customer online expects to transition to a store experience without hiccup. For a service commerce entrepreneur, Their customers expect to find them online, to engage them through messaging, to book them digitally, and to settle up in person. We are truly entering the next phase of commerce, and we call this connected commerce. We will share more details on these elements, but first I want to describe one other phenomenon happening on the entrepreneur's wheel. Each of the elements are starting to be deeply interdependent, and the overlap is increasing. As the wheel converges, the opportunity gets larger, as it allows us to drive better outcomes for our customers. Let's talk a bit about these areas of intersection. Where does identity end, and where does presence begin? An entrepreneur may start with a handle on social media, post content, perhaps those posts link back to a bio site or their website, or drive traffic to their physical store. But where does presence end and commerce begin? At their online store? The posts, if they become shoppable themselves, or when they get an appointment? The key thing is that all of these are coming together. And one thing that many may not appreciate is that commerce links back to identity. What is the meaning of this new link? We've been spending some time to think about it, and in just a few minutes, I'll share more of that thinking and how it's driving innovation. Before we go further with the entrepreneur's wheel, let's ground ourselves in the reality of the challenges our customers face. We are dealing with a ton of complexity. They are dealing with a ton of complexity to build and maintain their online presence. They probably started in a simple model with a domain and an email address, but soon after, they face the emergence of multiple engagement models, including social platforms and online marketplaces. Etsy, Amazon, Instagram, eBay, Twitter, House, Facebook, and TikTok. So many paths to market and sell for our customers. There are also preferences around browsers and app stores and search optimization and mobile and iOS and Google and Bing and DuckDuckGo. You get the idea. Products help solve for this complexity, but products alone are not sufficient. Our customers also need guidance, which is best provided by our care organization. Being an entrepreneur is a highly emotional experience. Having a human to go to when they're unsure what they can do makes the difference between pressing on and falling short. Building a business is tough, even when you have a great idea. I often say that the ultimate equalizer is time, and it's no different for our customers. In fact, they need products to help them maximize productivity and a trusted friend they can call. We consider it our privilege and mission to support them. To help our customers succeed, we overlay all of this complexity with seamlessly intuitive products wrapped with our care. We partner with our customers at every point on the entrepreneur's wheel. We are the connective tissue that holds it all together. We talked about the convergence of the wheel, along with the broader definitions of identity, presence, and commerce. And now you see the customer needs and how they overlap and connect with each other. With our recent acquisitions and their quick and successful integrations, we own all the product capabilities needed to meet and exceed our customers' expectations. Now that I've given you a bit of a view on how we think about what our value proposition is, let me connect it to the areas of definitive progress we're making. Which objectives make the real difference as we make progress against this view, and how will we measure success? At the company level, we align to a set of strategic objectives. Each objective includes a set of metrics used to measure progress against the goal. We track these metrics via our company level scorecard. The objectives are clearly articulated across the company, and leaders are directly accountable for their success. I want to highlight 3 objectives today because they are critical to the path of creating shareholder value in the 3-year plan and beyond. These objectives lead to higher attach, retention, and customer use, which show up for shareholders in our ARPU, LTV, and GPV. The first objective I want to highlight is redefine existing categories as we disruptively enter adjacencies. Let's come back to the link between digital identity and connected commerce. This creates a new space. There is no other company in the world that has over 84 million domains under management, is an accomplished website provider hosting 12% of the world's application-built websites, and has the scale in commerce, processing 26 billion in GMV, and is in itself a payments facilitation platform. We have all of that, and we are bringing them together in a unique way. Domain is a core digital identity for our customers, and it is ready to transform into much more. Did you know that telephone numbers were first used in Lowell, Massachusetts in 1879? There was an epidemic. No, it wasn't the Spanish flu. It was measles. And a physician, Dr. Moses Greenlee Parker, proposed the phone number to make it easier for substitute operators to take over in case the trained operators fell ill. His focus, no doubt, was continuity of service, and yet it established the standard we use for our phone system today. I doubt he imagined that phone numbers would be used one day to send text messages and videos and become our core identity on mobile. Core identities have gravity, and over time, their utility expands. In fact, the utility expands to commerce use cases because it is a core identity. And no doubt, today, you can send someone money using their phone number. The same is true for the email address. From its initial use case to send messages and then becoming a primary identity to log in to services across the web, and eventually you get to the commerce use case that you can pay a business using their email address. Expanding into commerce use cases creates multiple opportunities to monetize through both payments transactional revenue in the short term and subscription revenue in the long term. Domain is a core identity. In fact, it represents the most powerful of digital identities and started as the address on the internet. Then came an additional use case, email, which also uses domain name service. It is time for the humble domain name to expand to additional use cases and yes, take its rightful place in commerce use cases as well. Starting in Q2 this year, a GoDaddy domain customer will be able to take payments immediately. They will not have to buy anything else. They will not need to buy a website. We're calling it payable domains. GoDaddy has 84 million domains under management. My excitement when I think about our future hits a frenzy when I think about this. Imagine the change, the possibilities, the math. It's exponential. I just want to take a moment and think about that. We have other great ideas taking advantage of the convergence of the entrepreneur's wheel as well. We will bring some of those innovations to market this year. One example is around biosites. Shouldn't every domain just come with a biosite, and shouldn't every biosite be inherently transactional? And this is not the first time we have innovated with domains. We have done it before. The aftermarket grew at a tremendous rate over the last few years, and we continue to be excited about our efforts there. Roger will share a bit more on this in his section. Our efforts to improve monetization of domains continue to deliver strong results, and with the addition of payments to a domain, we are starting a new and very exciting chapter. The second objective we must achieve is to move up market. We do a fantastic job of serving the micro businesses, generally those who do up to a couple of $100,000 a year in payments volume. But what we're building has massive meaning to customers that do up to $1 million in sales, which gives us an opportunity for both greater scale and leverage to drive shareholder value. We're being measured with the expansion of our customer scope, and we have a clear path to engage and serve customers up market of where we are today. Serving larger customers required us to up-level our product and our go-to-market capabilities. Growing small business commerce customers need greater customization. They need loyalty programs, integration into accounting systems, and a lot more. I am excited to share that with the integration of Point, we are ready to provide all these capabilities to small business customers. And on the product side, WordPress is key to our longer-term aspirations to serve growing small business customers. And we are on the cusp of launching a fantastic commerce experience for WordPress in 2022. And Osama will share more details about that in his section of today's presentation. And the proof points are starting to come in. This is early, encouraging data. For Websites Plus Marketing, the analyzed GPV per merchant continues to grow since the launch of GoDaddy Payments. We've also augmented our product capabilities upmarket through both Point, which serves over 100,000 merchants, and Pagely, which serves enterprise WordPress customers. Looking at our technology and features, we are ready to take this much further. With the capabilities we added, we are ready to serve micro and small business commerce customers. And we have millions of customers in our base already, and we are eager to put our capabilities in front of both existing and new customers. This third objective is about maximizing our customers' success, which for us is particularly about how our customers can present themselves to their customers and drive commercial success. Within presence, let me touch briefly on websites, as it's the largest category for us today. Over the last 10 years, no-code application-built websites have taken share from custom code-built sites. Our own product, Websites Plus Marketing, has done phenomenally well with these tailwinds, growing its market share by over 40% over the past 3 years. During that same time, WordPress has taken share even more aggressively and is larger today than all the other website applications combined. WordPress is important for GoDaddy, and recent acquisitions of Skyverge and Pagely, we are stepping up our support of the community and the ecosystem. We have had a managed WordPress offering for many years and still have more WordPress sites on our unmanaged hosting environment than our managed WordPress plans. In the market, there is a clear shift where sophisticated small businesses and website designers and developers are moving to managed WordPress. as their preference set increasingly shifts to managed experiences, we want to provide them with the best offering. This is an area of investment for us, but it is clear looking at the share of WordPress that it will continue to be an area of opportunity for GoDaddy. In commerce, we now demonstrably know that customers want and trust GoDaddy to be their payments provider because we launched GoDaddy Payments in mid-2021 and experienced a rapid increase in GPV. Of course, this is early data, and we have a lot more to do to continue to bend this curve upwards, but there is no doubt that our brand has the right to provide this capability to our customers. Most promising is that even with the more expansive choices in payments platforms, we're seeing more than 60% of Websites Plus Marketing customers in the e-commerce tier choose GoDaddy Payments over established payments brands. Inside WordPress, GoDaddy customers using our WooCommerce experience have access to over 140 payments options, and yet already nearly a quarter of our WooCommerce customers have adopted GoDaddy's payment solution. This level of attach is showing that our solutions are resonating with our customers, and they have a strong appetite for this offering from us, and we are delighted to be able to deliver it for them. So having given you the overview of where we are today and what an exceptional business that I believe GoDaddy is, I'll close my section by saying that we are excited about the large and growing opportunity in front of us. As a company, we have differentiated assets, and as they come together, we are bringing unique solutions to market that serve the needs of our customers in a way our competitors cannot. We are a trusted partner to our large customer base, which looks to us for multiple needs, confirming the value of our competitive differentiation with our brand, customer guidance, and seamlessly intuitive experiences. All of this results in attractive shareholder value creation, and our highly profitable model continues to scale. Hopefully, you are as excited as I am about the incredible opportunity in front of us and the value we are working to create for customers and shareholders. As John Doerr said, execution is everything. So up next is Roger, who will share more about our operational progress. Thank you.
Thank you, Aman. Hello, I'm Roger Chen, GoDaddy's newly appointed Chief Operating Officer. Before this role, I led our domains business, and I'm proud of our achievements as we continue to drive steady, profitable growth in this durable, recurring business. I truly enjoy being a pragmatic operator, accountable for P&Ls, leading teams to focus on delivering repeatable growth in our results through scalable execution. I believe in an approach of simplifying and focusing on the most impactful changes is critical. Generally, that means do less things and do them better. Let's begin by talking about the operating principles that guide our execution. These are our North Stars, and they work together. First, it's about velocity and impact. This really means that we bias towards more experiments and bigger outcomes. We use data to drive our actions. It means more coding, less meetings, more testing, less slides, and we're equally focused on the size of impact of these experiments, which often comes with positive financial outcomes. That takes me to the second operating principle, which is about delivering a great customer experience on top of the first principle. It's an and. We cannot simply just go fast, monetize, and disregard the customer experience. While we gain velocity and impact, we seek to provide customer delight and increase their willingness to pay too. That leads to higher customer satisfaction, higher retention, and higher renewal rates. Third is about scaling effectively, which is about unlocking new areas, which we can apply the first two principles to while gaining synergy. By growing our muscles to simplify, we can accelerate our efforts effectively in areas such as our digital care and acquisitions integration. Let me take you through some of these examples. We've invested significantly in our tech platform to increase velocity, and the results speak for themselves. We've increased the number of conclusive experiments by 6 times since 2019. We've also hardened our core operations to create rapid iterations of our experience while increasing yield on customer intent. Here's another successful proof point in the velocity and impact of our experimentation wins. In our core purchase flows, the total lift of conversion rate is almost 10% over the last 12 months. The size of this increase is something that we have never seen before. And we did this through a number of experiments this year that all added up to this impressive lift. Farah will walk you through one of these experiments later. Moving on to domains. It is well known that GoDaddy is a leader in domains. We don't simply focus on any market share. We focus on quality, profitable market share that is durable. We purposefully target high-intent customers with high-quality registrations that generate recurring long-term value and result in customer retention and consistent renewals. This has lasting impact in the durability of the market share GoDaddy currently enjoys, reinforcing the strength in our customer base while building high-quality relationships for the future. Our continuing investments in innovations and experimentations in the core domain search path, aftermarket buying experience, and domain investor selling experience drove increasingly higher monetization per domain under management over the past 2 years. This resulted in higher bookings, revenue, and conversion in primary registrations, including alternative domain extensions, aftermarket sales, and domain add-on services. As a key durable customer on-ramp, finding a domain name from GoDaddy is often the first step in an everyday entrepreneur's journey. Our investment in search algorithm gives us an advantage by focusing on presenting quality options to customers. This surface area allows ample opportunities for innovation and experimentation. We run hundreds of experiments to optimize and continually improve, making the domain search more relevant, more contextualized, and more personalized. Opposite from the search engine software many of us use every day, GoDaddy is solving for what does not exist and generate alternatives that are impactful, relevant, and meaningful for small businesses to begin their ventures on top of. When the exact domain a customer searches for is available to register, not only can they register the domain, we offer the opportunity to build onto their online journey via pre-packaged solutions, such as our professional email and full domain protection bundle right in the initial search results. When not available, our machine learning algorithm will offer the next best options to our customers. Not only do we offer a vast selection of alternate domain extensions, we also provide access to our domain brokerage team, who are trained to work on behalf of the buyer to inquire and negotiate the best price for domains that are already registered. Our brokerage team is the largest in the world and benefits from deep industry expertise and a global footprint. I'd like to share more about the demand side of our marketplace. Although the aftermarket is often perceived as a niche space between domain investors, 80% of retail aftermarket domains are actually sold to non-investors or everyday entrepreneurial buyers who are willing to spend more on the perfect domain to launch or improve their online brand. When a business needs the perfect brand, they've shown increasing willingness to utilize our domain buyer broker service, which offers an exceptional experience in acquiring unlisted domains. Businesses that buy directly from our search algorithms or hire one of our brokers come in all sizes, ranging from garage startups to Fortune 100. These companies are acquiring aftermarket domains for their intrinsic brand value. They're often concise, brandable, easy to remember with desirable keywords in recognizable domain extensions. The buyers expect to pay a premium over an available domain registration due to its scarcity. We're well positioned to enable buyers to quickly and securely purchase that premium aftermarket domain for their brand. These are high quality leads, as the buyers typically pay $99 just to start the engagement process. Beyond the exact match surface area, our search results page offers even more room for alternative domain options to a .com. The recommendations we show are derived via machine learning, where we experiment and optimize both before and after the dot. GoDaddy's proprietary algorithm generates high-quality options by spinning derivatives of the search term keywords and appending common prefixes and suffixes and applying against our vast domain extensions and our aftermarket listings. In addition, we also offer advertising opportunities for registry partners to increase awareness and discoverability of their domain extensions through paid placements. This ad marketplace is an area for further innovation and experimentations as we look to scale the media solution program. As demand increases with more of the world coming online, it becomes harder to secure the ideal domain name with a primary registration. When that perfect domain for a business is already registered, buyers can still try to buy it in the secondary market directly from the owner. GoDaddy has invested heavily to grow our leadership in the domains aftermarket, employing over 100 dedicated sales brokers and operational specialists as the demand for our services has grown dramatically throughout the years. Complementing the sales team is our leading sales distribution tech platform, which powers aftermarket search results on most of the top 10 global registrars. The powerful network effects of our listing service provide exceptional distribution to sellers and what we believe is the largest selection of premium domains to buyers globally. Aftermarket has been a durable growth driver with big increases in units sold year on year and mostly from transactions under $10,000. Compounding on the units increase is a steady growth in average sales price, contributing to our strong financial results in 2021. While domains are clearly the foundation on which a GoDaddy customer builds their digital identity, once the customer gets the domain, we're able to customize our product offerings to drive upsell and cross-sell relative to their unique situation. Through continuous experimentation in placement and attach motions, we provide a seamless experience that increases engagement and more attach. A good example is our email product, where the percentage of the base that connects to our email product has increased steadily over the past 3 years. Earlier, I talked about our second operating principle of investing in a great customer experience. Our investments continue to deliver as we see stronger and growing customer renewal rates in all of our primary products, from domains to productivity to presence to hosting. Our satisfied customers are renewing more, showing a propensity to continue to increase their spend with GoDaddy, and this gives visibility into our future revenue due to the recurring nature of the existing cohorts. When I talk about great customer experience, of course, it includes our exceptional care. 85% of our annual revenue was generated from our existing customer base in 2021, which is guided and supported throughout all stages of the entrepreneur's digital journey by our care team. Customers who engage with care show huge increase in lifetime value and MRR. And care is such a powerful retention tool that allows us to retain the average customer for 7+ years. You will hear more from August Goldman, our fearless care leader, to talk about our secret sauce. This leads us to the third operating principle of scaling effectively. Care is a great example. Care is GoDaddy's core strength and a major source of customer delight. How do we scale care effectively? We have to make our experiences even better while continuing to keep our costs in check. Going from voice to digital is an irreversible trend as cost per contact for voice is 5 times digital, and we have to shift mix while increasing NPS. So we continue to innovate and invest in AI, call routing, automation, and experiment. And our outcomes so far is that we have doubled digital care engagements, moderated care expenses, while increasing NPS. We will continue to iterate and accelerate our progress here. Another good example of scaling efficiently is growing our muscle in integrating acquisitions. In the case of GoDaddy Registry, we have quickly integrated the latest acquisitions of MMX, .club, and .design, which leads to faster realization of incremental new domains bookings growth that will drive renewals in the future, and improve our margin profile by growing the portfolio of domain extensions offered through GoDaddy Registry. Beyond integrating core registry registration capabilities, the acquisitions have also provided additional brand protection product capabilities, offering another area of growth. The integration of the Point acquisition is another great example of scale effectively. We revamped our integration playbook for velocity and impact, and in just 7 months, we've integrated 400 people with more than 35 products and major features launched. This is a huge launch, and likely the fastest integration at scale that we've done in our history. As you'll learn throughout today, GoDaddy has a unique business with a combination of durable assets and large growth opportunities. Given our proven model of operational excellence, customer satisfaction, and a culture of innovation, GoDaddy is best positioned to partner with entrepreneurs in their online venture. And as you'll hear throughout the day, the next era of connected commerce. My goal as COO is to ensure we're capitalizing on these opportunities in the best way possible. My job is to ensure the success of GoDaddy's go-to-market strategy across sales, marketing, and customer care organizations, and I'm incredibly excited about leading this team. Now let me hand over to Osama to talk about product vision.
Hello, everyone. My name is Osama Badir. I'm the president of commerce here at GoDaddy. I joined about a year ago as part of the Point acquisition, which I founded 7 years prior. Before that, I founded Google Wallet, built PayPal's core business, and helped scale eBay at a time when the tech for it wasn't available. I've spent my career building the future of digital commerce since its dawn, and today, I'm excited to share our product vision for the next few years. I'll share my thoughts on where we are in the evolution of digital commerce, why GoDaddy is so well positioned to play in this space, and how this leads to deeper customer relationships and more strategic options down the road. It's easy to look at the last 30 years of e-commerce and think, wow, we've come a long way. Having had a front row seat, I saw chapters of mass consumer behavior shift, forcing us to step back and look at the problem differently. And the pandemic kicked off a new chapter. Being forced to stay at home, consumers forgot the line between online and offline ever existed. As digital media consumption exploded, so did the scale of new transactional channels. TikTok, Instagram, WhatsApp, even buying through SMS and VR went through the roof. I hear people talk about these new channels the same way they did about the web in the 90s. Will people ever really buy there? Those new channels drove even more online to offline activity. Buy online or pick up in store, or BOPUS, became table stakes nearly overnight for many verticals, especially services. So did the need to get orders right when customers show up, or they just went elsewhere. Of all major retailers, almost half now offer this service, up from just 7% in 2019. And they've continued to offer it because consumers love it so much. Even the physical store is quickly becoming connected to enable richer, no-wait, personalized experiences, as shown here at McDonald's, where you no longer need to order at the counter. And in our own numbers, NFC or tap and pay, which was less than 10% before the pandemic, reached nearly half of all transactions last quarter. The end of the plastic credit card is finally in sight, and along with it, a significant increase in smarter point-of-sale technology investment, which is expected to triple over the next 5 years. Consumer behavior shift is the catalyst for technology disruption. We've seen more behavior change last year than at any other time in the history of the internet, ushering in a new chapter of connected commerce. Like similar chapters before it, it's another reset button where the most prepared players get a much greater piece of the pie. To catch up with consumer expectations, delivering an always connected experience is no longer optional for businesses. Consumers just won't show up online or in store. The internet is moving from a mostly content and information source to a transactional internet. It's becoming the infrastructure for commerce across all channels, including the physical store. Transactions can start and complete anywhere on any device, and businesses have to keep up or die. Small businesses in particular are struggling to keep up. There are lots of amazing new cloud services, but they're not always interoperable. Even the best technology providers are built on a foundation that is dominant in one channel and weak in the others, leaving their customers to figure out how to patch solutions together. Multiple copies of inventory, catalog, orders that don't sync, constantly cutting and pasting, reconciling, and losing a lot of time in the process. Oftentimes, the best customers in one channel appear anonymous in others. In many cases, they can't even download their own customer list, feel like hostage to their tech. And most importantly, they don't know who to call when things go wrong. Our customers keep telling us they simply want one thing, a one-stop shop to manage their business and sell everywhere that matters. We feel that challenge will reshape all of commerce. While the $5 trillion already digitized over the past 30 years is big, it will pale in comparison to the impact and reshuffling of connected commerce on all consumer spending as businesses adjust and embrace a new normal. Some existing players will extend their gains in the shift, but history has shown that many more new players will emerge. It's early days of a massive opportunity for GoDaddy and our customers, everyday entrepreneurs. So, how prepared is GoDaddy for this opportunity? We have an amazing set of assets and a great track record of enabling our customers with adjacent products. More than 84 million domains, almost a quarter of the internet. 1 out of 8 application-built websites. One of the world's top WordPress hosting brands. One of the top branded email providers in the world. and of course our 21 million paying customers. Let me tell you why we win across these areas. In website building, it's quickly moving away from custom code towards a no-code or app-driven development model. Our websites and marketing product came in with the simplest alternative in this space, hyper-focused on getting businesses off the ground with real outcomes like traffic, orders, and bookings. The results have been huge, with websites and marketing growing its share by over 40% over the past 3 years. WordPress is the largest CMS, and GoDaddy is one of the top global WordPress hosts. The richness and momentum of this web ecosystem is unmatched. And in email, with over 10 million mailboxes, no one provides more branded email than GoDaddy. As soon as a domain is purchased, we offer instant access to start using it. It also gives a window into the deeper funnel connections between our customers and their customers, with opportunities to strengthen every connection point. In domains, GoDaddy has done an amazing job maintaining market leadership. But as Aman pointed out at the top, we've only just begun to scratch the surface on what domains, the largest identity asset on the internet, can do. I decided to bring my company, Point, to GoDaddy because I was struck by the amazing set of assets under the GoDaddy roof and the opportunity to put them all to work on commerce as it evolves, especially in our own backyard of 21 million customers. We believe there's at least $1 trillion of GMV in our customer base alone, not to mention the millions of new customers we add every year who have less switching friction, high attach rates, and an affinity for one-stop shop. Not only is this opportunity big, but we already know our customers want us to do this job. Within 100 days of closing, we were already piloting GoDaddy payments on websites and marketing, and found that more than 60% of new websites and marketing customers in the commerce tier chose GoDaddy over the biggest names in payments, proving that if we make it fast and easy, small businesses prefer us as a one-stop shop. We launched in late September, and since then, the number of customers asking for GoDaddy payments has accelerated for both online and offline. We're now adding 5,000 businesses a month, and we've shipped over 1,000 devices in the first quarter alone. These are very promising early results, and the potential behind this opportunity, when we get it right, is much greater than all our existing services combined. That's why commerce is important. For every small business customer we enable with connected commerce, we've added on average $1,000 of annual revenue per user. That's 83 times the lifetime value of a domain-only customer, making it the biggest monetization opportunity for GoDaddy yet. Best of all, because payments is a new take-rate-based revenue model, the more successful the business, the more revenue we make. We're aligned. So how does this connected commerce strategy unfold? The idea is to simplify and do a lot of the heavy lifting behind the scenes. First, our goal is to enable every single new GoDaddy identity with payments acceptance by default, and give them more reasons to use it at the top of our funnel. Then, for larger customers who need more, the connected commerce platform we launched last year with seamless support for any channel, no matter where they start. And finally, an open ecosystem that enables customer choice, unlimited flexibility, and the scale so the business is not limited to the features on our roadmap. Our aim is a one-stop shop connected commerce solution that can support our smallest dreamer, and as they grow, we grow with them. Let's dive a little deeper. Payments is the most important utility in commerce, like plumbing and house. It should just come out of the box, allowing every user to immediately transact. As Aman mentioned, we've built a massive base of identities at GoDaddy. Every time someone comes to us for a domain, they also create an account. Enabling that account with the payments option as they're naming their venture just makes sense. They can skip the hassle of finding a provider and begin accepting payments immediately. Every successful marketplace in history adopted this model to the delight of their users. And domains happens to be one of the broadest surfaces on the internet. Think about it. What a powerful concept. Instead of a 404 page, an under construction or DNS error, a new domain that allows a user to get paid immediately after it's registered. We call this payable domains, and we plan to launch it later this year to all of our new customers. We've leveraged decades of digital risk management experience to create the easiest payment acceptance application in history. There isn't one. We do all the heavy lifting in the background to filter out bad actors and instantly enable customers to transact. And that same capability stays with the customer no matter what they want to do with that domain. Let me show you a quick demo. We're also doing this at a very disruptive price point. Whether in person or online, we are by far the lowest cost provider, 20% less on average, mostly because we believe there's room to do this job better without taking as much, leaving more room in our customers' pockets. The larger a small business, the more this matters to them. With GoDaddy payments available by default, integrated into all products, and available across all channels, the lowest price in the industry makes this a no-brainer for our customers. Our customers also want online and offline to just work. One solution. Last September, we completed an audacious effort to launch 30 plus products that make up our connected commerce solution. One cloud-native platform built to be just as effective selling in person as anywhere online, with a seamlessly intuitive Commerce Hub experience. All customers, catalogs, inventory, orders, payments, employees managed under one GoDaddy account without hassles. We help our customers use their data to run their business better, expand to the right channels, and grow sales in just a few clicks. That's where we're forging ahead to create the best one-stop shop for our customers. To do this, we leverage the collective advances of organic and acquired products across GoDaddy, integrated into one solution that just works. Point for platform foundation, payments, and point-of-sale hardware. Websites and marketing for easy websites and stores. Pagely and Skyverge for advanced stores and enterprise-level hosting. Sellbrite to list inventory and manage orders across all channels. Reamaze to help customers communicate and transact across a growing number of messaging platforms. Best of all, as a platform, we have a plug-and-play architecture to quickly extend as additional needs evolve. Now, GMV grows exponentially with seller size, but so does business complexity. The long tail of micro businesses are often happy with a one-size-fits-all solution. But as you move up towards small businesses with multiple channels, the needs become a lot more specific to the vertical. A by-the-weight frozen yogurt shop needs something very different than a motel or a dentist office. The same is true across geographies and markets. No single player can do all the customization themselves. This requires an ecosystem approach where millions of third-party developers collaborate to extend the platform. And WordPress is an amazing ecosystem. It started as an open-source blogging platform, but its community used it to power much of the web. It runs 2/3 of all content management system-based websites, nearly half of the top 10 million. Millions of developers, tens of thousands of plugins and themes, hundreds of hosts, localized to almost every geography in the world. It is extremely powerful and flexible, but it has one major drawback. It's not easy to get started. To more quickly address our large SMB customer needs, we see WordPress as central to our ecosystem strategy. As I mentioned, GoDaddy is one of the largest providers of WordPress. We've been doing it for a very long time. We already have millions of sites and customers. Historically, though, we focused on low-cost options without frills. Going forward, we plan to integrate our commerce platform seamlessly into an upmarket offering of managed WordPress by default. Later this year, we expect to launch GoDaddy's WordPress commerce solution, Woo SaaS. It will combine the ease of websites and marketing without sacrificing the power and flexibility of WordPress to get a business up and running in 90 seconds. A high-performance, vertical-specific sample store that includes payments, shipping, tax, and much more. You can simply upload your inventory and start selling, or go back and edit it to your liking. Our aim is nothing less than the best possible WordPress commerce solution in the world. Longer term, our plan is to make the connected commerce platform available to third-party developers, including the WordPress community, and partner with them to extend it to every vertical and geography. We're passionate about open source, empowering businesses with more choices, and helping the ecosystem better monetize their efforts. Done well, this should create a flywheel of value with unmatched network effects that benefits all our customers and the internet at large. With that, I'll take you back to our starting point. The pandemic shifted consumer behavior and created a massive opportunity in small business commerce solutions. GoDaddy already serves over 21 million customers, almost a third of the US small business space, with an amazing set of assets. We want to make those assets transactional with much higher annual revenue per user and economics. Our massive customer base, proven ability to attach products, and our one-stop shop approach positions us really well for the future. We've already made huge strides and are seeing promising early results. And again, our customers want us to do this job. As we roll out our platform, we will invest in the WordPress offering and ecosystem to move up market, extend our opportunity to additional markets, and accelerate growth.
This is Jay. He owns the Prana and Practice Yoga Studio. He came to GoDaddy to claim a name, but he ended up with more. Way more. Now his business is really moving. And he's moving outdoors too, taking it virtually everywhere. Don't worry, he keeps his clients updated. He's taking on more customers, more ways to work, and more ways to get paid. Like this pay link right here, which he can create and share with clients instantly, so he can keep moving. Meet Anne. She makes and sells luxurious handcrafted soaps. This year, she's doing more yoga with Jay and really focusing on her health, her creations, her brand, and exploring new frontiers. From the comfort of her new faux leather couch, which she feels good about splurging on, because she's been getting more customers, closing more sales, and thanks to the lowest fees in the industry, keeping more of what she makes. She's also been saving loads of time and making things super simple for her customers. So they do more of this and this, and she can do more of what she does best. Eric owns a shoe boutique, and he's really into Anne's soaps. That's lovely. He's loving the super fast checkout too, because he's got a lot to get done today. Those new models just came in. His website is ready for review. Perfect. And customers are dropping by for pickup. Well, that's helpful. What's next? See how those product shots came out. Looks good on here. Oh, looks good on him too. Okay, back to reality. Where were we? Getting this customer checked out and on our way. And he's right back to his day-to-day routine.
Thank you very much. And now, Farrah will talk about our marketing strategy and engaging our customers.
Thank you, Osama. I'm Farrah Howard, GoDaddy's Chief Marketing Officer, and I have the privilege of helping entrepreneurs bring their ideas to life and grow their business with GoDaddy. As a lifelong marketer, I always start with our customers. Our collective job is to enable their growth. And my team's job is to engage our customers in ways that clearly communicate our promise while generating strong returns. Earlier today, Aman shared GoDaddy's customer promise. Our promise drives everything we do and everything we say. Our customers need seamless ways to build their business online and offline, and that is our promise to our current and future customers. My team and I relentlessly focus on bringing these solutions to entrepreneurs around the world through our marketing activities, and we do so with disciplined investments. Our competitive advantages, which I'll go through in a bit, enable us to be more disciplined in our investment approach than the competition. Our sales and marketing investment represents 13% of revenue, as compared to our key competitors at 28 to 30%. And diving deeper into our 2021 results, the $504 million that we invested in marketing and advertising had a significant impact on our bookings and growth, to the tune of 90 cents in incremental bookings and 57 cents in incremental gross profit. This represents a 6% increase in incremental bookings and a 27% increase in incremental gross profit for every marketing dollar spent in 2020. So let's talk about how we do this. GoDaddy's competitive differentiation and our focused execution drives GoDaddy's marketing returns, all of which build on each other. GoDaddy has a long-standing history, in fact, a 25-year history of supporting entrepreneurs. Customers and prospects alike know the GoDaddy brand, and we are the benefactor of very high brand and product awareness. As a result, our marketing investments work harder for us, and this allows GoDaddy to grow our international footprint quickly. In fact, in the span of 10 years, we have expanded our international business to over 55 countries. Our customer base, as you've heard throughout today, is large, loyal, and growing. And our team of world-class GoDaddy guides, they provide customers around the world with exceptional guidance to help our entrepreneurs grow. I'm excited that I get to introduce you to August Goldman, who leads our care organization. He'll walk you through GoDaddy's empathetic approach to how we serve customers.
Hi, I'm August Goldman, and I lead the 6,000 strong that bring GoDaddy Care to life. 75,000 times a day across 5 continents and in 15 languages. Something very special happens when a local entrepreneur connects with a GoDaddy guide. We call this special connection WOW. This is not an acronym. It doesn't mean something else. This is literally what we want our customers to say when they talk with us. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Wow, I didn't know I needed an advocate today. I didn't know I needed someone to say, you got this, and here is the plan to get us there. And we use the word us very deliberately because that is how we feel. We are their partner, their guide, their confidant in the world of online. They know their business. We know how to make it a bigger business. Care is our strategic weapon for growing a small business idea with GoDaddy. We use our exceptional guides to transition conversations from how can I do this to here is what we need to build together. And we share this guidance as lighthearted provocateurs. We will tell you, no, heck no, you don't need that product. We are going to start here. This trust, this special relationship with our customers sets us apart. And we earn this trust over many years, over many conversations of being exactly what our customers need, exactly when they need it. Not only experts in our solutions, not only experts on the build of an online business, we are experts in people, in entrepreneurship, in the journey and discovery and pride and joy of building your business. We get it. We know it. Nobody can guide entrepreneurs like GoDaddy. We have a few sayings in Care, a few mottos we live by. The first is, you can hear a smile on the phone. You can hear it, the energy and passion and genuine excitement for our entrepreneurs. All 21 million of them now, and millions more we are ready to serve, ready to succeed online with GoDaddy, with our solutions, with our guidance, with our expertise. That smile, that passion, you can actually hear it. Even when we are messaging with our entrepreneurs, you can feel it. Another motto is, you are stronger today because you got me. This is the core of who we are. You are stronger today because you got me. You may not have called in because your site is suboptimal on mobile, but be assured we are going to talk about it. You may not have called in because you need to connect your brand to social media. You need to sell products everywhere, but be assured we are going to talk about it. With a smile, with our sage guidance, with our authentic selves, our moment together will make you stronger because you got me. And then you will say, wow, I didn't expect that, but it was exactly what I needed. That is GoDaddy Care, and that sets us apart.
And all of these strengths rest on a foundational focus of rigorous experimentation to improve our experience and our returns every day. Let's go through these strengths in detail. We have a 25-year history of supporting entrepreneurs, and our mission to empower millions of customers around the world to start and grow their business fuels us. 2 years ago, we introduced many of you to Sarah Small, the founder of Wicker Goddess, as she built her presence with GoDaddy. She's a perfect example of GoDaddy's promise and mission in action. She's moved seamlessly with the help of GoDaddy's products and services to expand her presence from social media to her website to now a physical store where she relies on GoDaddy for her connected commerce needs, both online and offline. Let's hear from her about her path to growth.
I feel like throughout this process, like a lot shapes you, right? Taking risks changes who you are. Wicker Goddess sells vintage furniture, home goods, hand-drawn greeting cards, and prints. We launched our GoDaddy website in 2019. I remember feeling like it was a full physical expression of who I was as a human being, but now it could live on an online platform. When quarantine hit, we really relied on our paper goods that live on our website. So prints and cards and stickers were flying off of our website. It was like this time in our business where I couldn't actually keep product on the website long enough. People from all over the country who followed us on Instagram were able to access our goods in a different way and support us during a time that we really needed support so that we could stay afloat. I'd say through the past year, it's wild to think that it was our most profitable because it is during a pandemic, but thankfully GoDaddy gave me the tools to be successful during that time. So many people were telling me, why would you open an in-person experience when people can't be in person? And that's what being an entrepreneur is. It's taking risks over and over again and seeing how potentially the miracles can unfold. My shop is always moving. There's furniture, there's glassware, everything is delicate, and I feel like it's hard to create a space where nothing changes. And that's what my last point of sale did, is it had to be in one spot, whereas the GoDaddy Smart Terminal can come with me through the shop. So I can literally go and shop with someone, have a personal shopping experience with it in hand, checking my inventory, also ringing them up wherever we are in the shop. At the beginning, it really felt like I was by myself in a lot of this. And then when my relationship was built with GoDaddy, it felt like I had this whole new hype crew behind me. They were just with me every step of the way.
As I mentioned prior, this global view illustrates GoDaddy's consistent and strong brand awareness. Our brand awareness sets us apart from the competition as we remain top of mind for today's and tomorrow's customers. This awareness drives growth for the company. For example, in 2021, GoDaddy consistently held the #1 organic ranking position for Website Builder. The marketer in me really wants to repeat that message so it sticks with you. GoDaddy consistently held the #1 organic ranking position for Website Builder in 2021. GoDaddy's high brand awareness also helps us in that we can establish product and brand awareness and credibility quickly in new product categories. In 2021 in the United States, we tripled our awareness of commerce and payments from 3 to 9%. To achieve 9% awareness in our first year in a market is a significant feat. As you heard Aman and Osama talk about earlier, commerce and payments is an area we're aggressively pursuing. And our marketing organization has found success in getting the word out. Our customer base and their loyalty are also significant strengths globally. In 55 countries around the world, GoDaddy supports 21 million customers. These customers have greater than 85% retention and an average lifetime of 7 to 8 years with us. And our customer base gives us permission to grow our solutions and power their business. And as our customer base continues to attach more, GoDaddy's ARPU continues to increase alongside. Our customers hire us based on the trust they place in us to fuel their growth. Furthering the point on trust the customers have in us, the sage guidance we provide our customers is a towering strength for us at GoDaddy. And you've heard us talk about that throughout the course of the day. Customers who engage with GoDaddy guides consistently receive exceptional support. Our customer care is unmatched in the industry with an astounding 65 Net Promoter Score across voice and digital channels alike. And equally impressive, customers who engage with the GoDaddy guide across either channel have a lifetime value that's 310% higher and a 344% higher monthly recurring revenue. Our customers are delighted by the care our guides provide. And I think we can all agree that is not a typical outcome after a call to a customer service center. And we're quite proud that our Net Promoter Score increases when our customers choose to talk to us. These core advantages sit on a foundation and culture of experimentation. In 2021, our marketing team conducted nearly 900 experiments to increase our effectiveness and drive scale. As context, here's one of the many tests we ran. Our hypothesis was that customers' confidence would increase if they heard an endorsement from a spokesperson or brand ambassador that they knew. We tested Naomi Osaka's commentary on her work with GoDaddy. She said to us, to be one of the best, you have to partner with the best. And we put her quote on our website next to our existing Trustpilot ratings and reviews. And the results were significant. We saw an uplift in cart rate, an uplift in bookings, an uplift in conversion, and delivered over $4 million in incremental bookings from this single test alone. Our strengths are also coupled with a disciplined focus on measurement and results. We've been steadfast about highlighting our customers and their results, and we do so in an integrated way across multiple media channels. We call these integrated marketing campaigns, and we're featuring the UK and Australia campaigns here. These are two examples of campaigns that had exceptional results in 2021. When we featured a story about Magpie, a UK-based vegan pie shop, the annual growth in the UK was over 15% in bookings with greater than 25% increase in presence products. Australia's award-winning campaign, which featured Olympians who are also GoDaddy-powered entrepreneurs, produced similar results. We continue to measure and monitor our brand spend based on our high awareness. And through a partnership with Google in 2021, we were able to utilize our US-based scale to run a holdout test in which we turned off advertising and awareness spend in multiple markets to assess the impact. Through this test, we proved that advertising that is awareness driving can improve the overall returns of integrated marketing campaigns. Top-line returns were delivered in quarter, and search volume for GoDaddy increased over 50% as compared to markets without this investment. And as we continue to innovate by utilizing technology to improve our efficiency, we had a hypothesis. Our hypothesis was that we could build a superior search engine marketing attribution model in-house. We employed machine learning and focused on incremental return on investment rather than the traditional transactional cost per acquisition. The experiment delivered 34% incremental return on investment. We will be scaling this technology and approach across all of our search engine marketing globally in 2022, thus delivering significant efficiency to our total marketing returns, as search engine marketing represents about a quarter of our total global spend. Mark will speak more to you about this and the expected improvement in our profitability in the finance section of today's presentation. I've shared a lot of context on our advertising, and I want to give you a glimpse into how we show up in market around the world. Our marketing has to be innovative, relevant, high reach, and frequent to break through in our hyper-connected world. This 60-second overview of our advertising campaigns will expose you to a subset of the spaces and places around the world where we talk to our customers every day. I'm so proud to lead a disciplined marketing organization for a brand with a legacy of and a devotion to helping customers grow. And these strengths, recapped here, enable us to show up in relevant ways as we continue to be the growth partner for our customers around the world. Thank you so much. At this point, I'm going to pass it over to Mark.
Hello, I'm Mark McCaffrey, GoDaddy CFO, and thank you for joining me today. As you've heard throughout the day, we have a lot of exciting things happening at GoDaddy, and I'm eager to provide you with a financial update, including highlights of our financial model. Before we jump into the details, I want to take a moment to acknowledge all the thoughtful feedback we've received from the investor and analyst community since I've joined. Our hope is all the content today will help you better appreciate our strategy and the value creation we expect to drive at GoDaddy over the next few years. With that, let's get started. First, I will provide you with my perspective on GoDaddy's investment thesis and how our growth and cash flow generation create a powerful formula for continued success. Next, I will share a fresh look at our revenue pillars, including key metrics and disclosures to provide you with transparency into our business. Following that, I'll cover our framework around capital allocation to allow you to understand our decision-making process. And finally, I'll close out with an eye to the future and share our 3-year financial targets to help you model our business beyond 2022. As you think about what you've heard today already, and as I walk you through my finance update, have these 4 numbers in your mind regarding the next 3 years. 10. We expect to drive at least 10% top-line CAGR. 15. We expect to grow at least 15% normalized EBITDA CAGR. 20. This results in an anticipated 20% or better free cash flow per share CAGR. 3. We plan to buy back $3 billion of our stock. We have been telling you about the value we provide to our customers and how this translates into an incredibly strong shareholder value story as well. This framework shows how we create long-term value by leveraging our unique assets to provide a one-stop shop for entrepreneurs with the ability to attach more products to our large and loyal customer base. A detailed version of this framework is included in our appendix. We know that when customers come to GoDaddy, attachment to more than one solution significantly improves our revenue. The opportunity is sizable, and we have a track record of deepening relationships with our customers. For example, a customer today that spends $20 with us on a domain name can be worth many multiples more as we provide them innovative tools and capabilities. We also find as our relationship with our customers grow, our retention rates strengthen, and with that, the lifetime value of our cohorts increases exponentially. For example, the long-term value of our customers that engage with our care guides is 4.7 times higher than customers who have no engagement at all. Our customers can grow their businesses with GoDaddy using our integrated experience that enables a one-stop shop. simplifying and streamlining their move online. As we continue to add innovative tools, our ability to grow our lifetime value and retention improves even more. We are well positioned to understand customers and deliver through new tools. We build trust with every wow interaction a customer has with us, and as a result, our customers stay loyal to us for a long time. On the topic of cohorts, we've built an extraordinary base of customers with a strong 85% retention rate. Our base serves as the foundation for GoDaddy's durable financial growth. We estimate our existing cohorts will generate over $10 billion of revenue over the next 3 years. Our confidence in our ability to capture this long-term opportunity is driven by our historical track record of adding customers. And as you've heard us talk about this over the last several years, we have focused on attracting customers with a higher propensity to spend on developing their online presence. This shows up in our strong ARPU growth. And while our customer additions may fluctuate from quarter to quarter, we've shown the model is durable and sustainable over time. As we continue to grow revenue and optimize margins with various levers, we expect normalized EBITDA to grow faster than revenue. These key operating expense levers will help us achieve that goal in the near term. In the technology world, everyone agrees that innovation wins out over time, and investing in the innovation is critical to the future of any company like GoDaddy. Therefore, we expect customer care and marketing efficiencies to be the critical levers for normalized EBITDA margin expansion over time. On G&A, we also expect to see improvement from our move to the cloud, simplified infrastructure, and general scale across the global platform. We have multiple levers to increase margins and will continue to balance investing in the business while achieving operating leverage down the income statement. We continue to be laser focused on translating our deep customer relationships into long-term shareholder value, by delivering strong growth in our free cash flow. In addition to growing ARPU and the top line, we have also been able to grow our unlevered free cash flow at a CAGR of 18% and free cash flow per share at a CAGR of 21%. GoDaddy's unlevered free cash flow is generated by growth across product categories, strengthened by consistent margin expansion and buffered by disciplined CapEx. We've demonstrated a history of unlevered free cash flow margin growth, with 300 basis points of expansion from 2017 through 2021. And as you will see when we get to the guidance section, we expect continued progress in future years. The power of our compounding free cash flow growth gives us the ability to invest and to execute on the differentiated strategy you've been hearing about today, while also aggressively reducing our share count. Next, I'd like to introduce you to a fresh new look at our revenue pillars. We are transitioning from our prior way of talking about 3 pillars into these 2 new pillars moving forward. This transition makes sense for many reasons, including our desire to emphasize how we will invest and grow in the future, and to address feedback we've heard from our investors asking for more transparency into our growth areas. More details about this change from 3 to 2 pillars can be found in the appendix. Our 2 pillars are Applications and Commerce and Core Platform. Applications and Commerce includes our create and grow proprietary software, such as Websites + Marketing and Managed WordPress, and our connected commerce solution launched late last year. This also includes productivity applications such as email. Core Platform includes primary domain registration, both on the registry and registrar side, aftermarket, and hosting and security solutions. Combined, this reflects our entire business. The reorganization of the way we discuss these pillars demonstrates our commitment to transparency, while putting a spotlight on key metrics that will show progress against our stated objectives. We delivered strong revenue performance in 2021 across our pillars. To break it down, Applications and Commerce represents 30% of our total 2021 revenue and delivered 22% year-over-year top-line growth. That includes the inorganic benefit from Point, acquired in Q1 2021. Similarly, in Core Platform, we delivered solid double-digit growth. Both Applications and Commerce and Core Platform show durable, profitable growth as we continue to innovate our solutions, making further progress towards a connected one-stop shop. Let's double-click into these even more. While we just reported earnings last night, this view summarizes these same results within our new pillars. Within Applications and Commerce, GoDaddy delivered annual bookings growth of 15% for 2021. ARR for Applications and Commerce grew to nearly $1.2 billion for 2021, up 17% year-over-year. Create and Grow ARR, which includes Websites + Marketing, Managed WordPress, GoDaddy Studio, and Sellbrite, increased to $410 million, growing 19% year-over-year. Gross merchandise volume, a measure of the scale of transactions occurring on our platform, increased to approximately $26 billion for 2021. The contribution from Point added to this result. In Core Platform, GoDaddy delivered annual revenue growth of 12% and annual bookings growth of 11% in 2021, both of which are quite strong for this business. We also generated Core Platform ARR of $2.3 billion in 2021, and we are well positioned for 2022 given the stickiness of our business. As we discussed last night, Aftermarket contributed to our Q4 and 2021 results. It's important to note that Aftermarket is a transactional business and is excluded from our Core Platform ARR calculation. Our plan is to disclose this set of metrics consistently going forward, including ARR, to help you better understand the health of our business. For modeling purposes, we've laid out the revenue and bookings by pillar for the past 8 quarters. Both applications and commerce and core platform have shown quarter-over-quarter sequential growth in revenue. Equally important, our bookings have set us up for expected continued durable performance in the coming quarters. Moving on to normalized EBITDA, we've laid out a detailed view taking into account cost of sale and operating expenses that are attributable to each pillar. Certain operating expenses were allocated based on key drivers, including revenue or number of servers, depending on its nature. Normalized EBITDA by pillar excludes the impact of G&A, as certain operating expenses are managed and incurred for the benefit of the overall business. Applications and commerce continues to deliver strong revenue growth while simultaneously investing in product development. In our core platform, we drove durable, profitable growth. Now, let's move on to our capital allocation strategy. With excess free cash flow, we plan to take a disciplined approach to capital allocation based on these 4 tenets. Number 1, we will invest to strengthen our business and drive innovation, while balancing our goal to expand margins. In the long run, this will allow us to optimize our go-to-market approach, increase wallet share, and capture value across the customer journey. Number 2, we will deploy excess free cash flow to opportunistically reduce share count above and beyond the $3 billion targeted buyback we announced yesterday. Number 3, we will leverage M&A to accelerate growth. GoDaddy targets acquisitions that accelerate progress against our strategic objectives, bring more innovative experiences to our customers, and deliver profitable revenue growth. Number 4, and last but not least, we are committed to maintaining a 2 to 4 times leverage ratio. We believe we can maintain a healthy balance between returning cash to shareholders while investing in our business. And as we contemplate the various options available to us, we will continue to be guided by our relentless focus on long-term value creation. You heard yesterday that we announced our intent to buy back $3 billion of shares through 2024, or approximately 80% of our free cash flow, starting with the accelerated share repurchase plan. This represents a material reduction in share count, which underpins our expectation of at least a 20% free cash flow per share CAGR over the next 3 years. I would like to share with you our perspective on M&A. We believe our recent acquisitions have been both strategic and have met our key evaluation criteria. As we look forward, here's how we are thinking about our strategy. First, anything we do, large or small, must fit strategically. Our preference is for small tuck-ins that add great teams of people, features, and capabilities to our existing solutions. Strategic criteria include how an asset may help us scale our revenue pillars, accelerate innovation for our existing solutions, expand customer on-ramp to drive higher attach and LTV, and/or enter new markets and potentially disrupt them. Second, any transaction must make sense financially. With every transaction, we employ diligent resources to look deeply at the financials. Among other criteria I've mentioned, for a transaction to make sense to us financially, the ROI must be greater than our cost of capital. And third, we must be convinced we can integrate. Many deals in the tech world fail or do not realize their full potential because of poor integration. When I mention integration, it's not just about product integration. It is about the integration of the key talent that comes with a deal. With M&A in tech, we're acquiring intellectual property and people, and I believe we must integrate both to be successful. And finally, let's talk about the next 3 years. In the tech world, looking out 3 years is not an easy task. However, we believe we are more fortunate than most when being able to look forward. We are excited about what we see. As I indicated earlier, our revenue is durable and predictable. This allows our team to forecast our guidance on a multi-year basis, and we believe our new disclosures and long-term guidance will help you model our business in the coming years. I addressed our targets for Q1 and 2022 yesterday during earnings. Given the great success we had in 2021, we do have some tough comps this year. Looking at this over the next 3 years, however, gives you a better picture of our growth potential. Through 2024, we are targeting at least 10% revenue CAGR. It starts with our revenue guidance for 2022 and implies an acceleration in top-line growth in 23 and 24. By growing normalized EBITDA by at least 15% CAGR, we also believe we can deliver 20% or better CAGR for the free cash flow per share. We expect our applications and commerce pillar will achieve high teens CAGR, and core platform will continue to grow in the mid-single digits through 2024. Aftermarket provides some variability in this growth target, and as you saw in Q4, it can provide an upside from quarter to quarter depending on market dynamics. One of the great attributes of our business is how it can deliver predictable cash flow. By 2024, we believe we can achieve a compounded unlevered free cash flow of $3.8 billion. For those modeling us based on a DCF, the valuation potential on just this part of our financials is impressive. Over the next 3 years, we are planning to repurchase $3 billion of our outstanding shares, delivering at least 20% CAGR in free cash flow per share. As you know, we've been prudent stewards of capital over time and will continue to exercise a disciplined approach. Moving forward, we want to highlight some changes to our guidance in terms of both timing and cadence. In addition to revenue and unlevered free cash flow, we will provide growth ranges for the 2 revenue pillars shown on the P&L and quantitative guidance for normalized EBITDA on a quarterly basis. We will also begin providing disclosures on a quarterly basis for ARR and normalized EBITDA by revenue pillar, as well as annualized GMV to close the information gaps in new models. And last, we will continue to disclose customer count, retention, and ARPU on an annual cadence. We believe this approach will allow us to give you better insight into the key value drivers of GoDaddy. Let's summarize the key attributes of our financial model and how we think about creating value for shareholders over the next 3 years. I've touched on each of these foundational aspects of our strategy today. We have a large, diverse business with multiple drivers that position us to continue to drive profitable double-digit revenue growth at scale. Our financial model is predictable, given the large percentage of our business that is recurring. A key output of our model is the large and growing amount of free cash flow our business generates. And we intend to utilize our capital to invest in our business to fuel growth, while at the same time focusing on returning excess cash to shareholders as part of our newly announced buyback program. We thought it would be helpful if we highlighted some key takeaways which we believe are important as you think about our revenue pillars. We expect strong annual growth in the high teens with our applications and commerce solutions. This comes off a strong 2021 where our metrics highlight the momentum we have going into 2022. Osama spent time today highlighting our commerce opportunity. With our large and loyal base of more than 21 million customers, we believe we can drive high growth rates in this part of the business. We've disrupted the category, and our vision for connected commerce is resonating with our customers, particularly with entrepreneurs and small businesses that are struggling with how to sell online in an ever-changing environment. With commerce and other upsell motions, we will focus on growing lifetime revenue with our existing customers while also adding new customers along the way. And we have numerous growth levers to drive performance in this area, and we've provided you with the new metrics to help you monitor and measure our progress moving forward. The key takeaways for our core platform business are that we have a foundational business that continues to grow organically, as evidenced by our double-digit growth in 2021. Our domain's customer base, their loyalty, and their desire to have us be their one-stop shop for enabling their digital presence are major competitive advantages. Every one of our existing customers and those we add along the way provides us with an upsell and cross-sell opportunity. Roger walked you through our position and our strategy in this area. He also highlighted how aftermarket can deliver strong results as it did in Q4, a sign that we can drive and benefit from the upside in this product area. And we still have numerous growth drivers we can dial up when conditions are right to fuel the continued stable growth we expect from our core business. And in closing, the most important takeaways of the day. We are a leader for small business solutions, a position we do not take for granted and a position that we've built by understanding the needs of our customers. With that deep understanding front of mind, we invest in innovation and new technology that is relevant to our industry. Our business model is centered around our more than 21 million customers, a base that continues to grow, and a base that is eager for more capabilities that can help them grow their business. This base of loyal customers helps us to deliver a predictable revenue stream. As you heard today, we began in domains, and we have successfully developed additional on-ramps for new areas of growth, simply from serving our customers well. Having been at GoDaddy for 9 months, I'm excited to be part of a team that always thinks about the near term and the long term. It's difficult to balance, and I'm pleased to see how our management team and our board emphasize delivering strong results, while at the same time investing in areas for future growth. We have a balanced combination of durable top-line growth, profitability at scale, and robust cash flow. And remember the 4 numbers we started with. 10. We expect to drive at least 10% top-line CAGR. 15. We expect to grow at least 15% normalized EBITDA CAGR. 20. This results in an anticipated 20% or better free cash flow per share CAGR. 3. We plan to buy back $3 billion of our stock. In closing, I want to thank you again for the time and attention you've given us today. I wish our meeting with you could have been in person, and hopefully in the coming year, we'll get a chance to speak face to face.